Desertification. Africa's land. Africa's fight. Desertification is still spreading across Africa. Every single year, Africa loses about 3 million hectares of forest. This loss is silent, but deadly. Trees disappear, soil weakens, water dries up, and life slowly retreats. People migrate from homeland. This destruction does not happen by accident. It happens because of two main forces. The first force comes from foreign elites, operating through puppet governments and corrupt politicians. Africa's forests are logged, on a massive scale, both legally and illegally. Timber is taken out of Africa in huge quantities, shipped away for profit, while the land that remains is damaged and abandoned. The wealth leaves the continent, but the consequences stay with the people: empty soil, broken ecosystems, and rising deserts. The second force is poverty. Millions of poor Africans cut young trees for firewood and charcoal, not because they want to destroy the land, but because they have no other choice. Wood is needed for cooking, heating, and survival. Each day, another tree is cut. Each day, the forest grows thinner. Together, elite exploitation from above and survival struggle from below are stripping Africa of its forests and pushing fertile land toward desert. Africa's economy still depends heavily on agriculture. Across the continent, people grow crops like cowpea, millet, maize, cocoa, and cotton. These crops feed families and bring small profits to farmers. The land is the backbone of African life. But desertification is breaking this backbone. Small farmers and herders are suffering the most. The soil is degraded. The green cover is gone. Rainwater no longer stays in the ground. Today, 60% of Africa's population lives in arid, semi-arid, dry, subhumid, and hyper-arid areas where farming has become harder every year. The damage is huge. About 65% of Africa's productive land is already degraded. Desertification alone affects 45% of the continent, while the remaining 55% is at high risk. For herders, the situation is even worse. Grasslands have vanished. Trees are gone. Animals have nothing to eat. Each year, herders must travel farther and farther to find grazing land. Many families can no longer survive from farming or herding. They are forced to abandon their traditional livelihoods and search for other means of survival, often unstable and uncertain. Desertification is not just destroying soil. It is destroying ways of life. Faced with this crisis, Africa did not remain silent. Two major programs were launched to fight back and restore the land. The first is the Great Green Wall Project, started in 2007, focused on the Sahel region, the most vulnerable area in Africa. Its vision is bold and historic: to grow an 8,000-kilometer green belt across the entire width of Africa, along the edge of the Sahara Desert. The idea is simple, but powerful. Plant trees. Protect soil. Bring water back. The goal is to increase arable land, stop desertification, create jobs, improve food security, and bring people who were forced to migrate back to their homes. Trees are not just plants. They are shields against wind, holders of water, protectors of soil, and sources of life. The Great Green Wall has shown real progress, though results are mixed. In some places, trees survived and land recovered. In others, climate pressure, insecurity, and weak implementation slowed the work. Still, the wall stands as a symbol, and Africa refusing to surrender to the desert. The second major effort is AFR 100, a country-led initiative to restore 100 million hectares of land by 2030. AFR 100 focuses on reforestation and landscape restoration, bringing back forests that were already lost. It works with governments, communities, and local champions to restore land, not just plant trees, but rebuild entire ecosystems. Together, these two programs form the foundation of Africa's resistance against desertification. But the most important change did not come from governments or conferences. It came from the people. Across Africa today, there is a growing awareness inside communities. People now understand that soil can be regenerated. They have seen it happen. They know that greenery can return to dead land, and groundwater can come back if trees are protected. Hope is no longer a theory, it is something they have witnessed. After nearly 10 years of visible results, hundreds of communities have seen the benefits of reforestation with their own eyes. Where trees returned, the soil became stronger. Water stayed longer in the ground. Crops survived better. Life slowly came back. This changed minds forever. Communities are no longer waiting for outsiders. They are actively participating. Every rainy season, communities plant thousands of saplings. Months before the rains arrive, they prepare tree nurseries, collect seeds, protect young plants, and plan together. Men, women, elders, and youth all take part. This work is slow. It is hard. It requires patience. But it is happening, season after season. One truth is now clear across Africa: governments alone cannot restore the land. Without the interest, ownership, and belief of the people, no program can succeed. And now, something powerful is happening. There is an awakening. Communities are no longer hopeless. They are positive. They are protecting trees, restoring soil, and teaching the next generation that the land is alive and worth defending. Africa is still facing desertification, but it is no longer facing it blindly. The land is wounded, but it is not dead. And the people are rising to heal it.